Welcome back to Big Purple Couch, and joining us here on the couch, we have Emily, who's the creative and executive director for Chanel Pour le Temps fashion show. And why don't you tell us a bit about this fashion show that's happening?
Hi, thank you so much for having me today on Big Purple Couch.
Doesn't she look fantastic?
I love the
shoes,
shoes,
get over
first
these
of all.
shoes.
Thank you. I was inspired by Lady Gaga today. I just wanted to take this opportunity to tell you about a quick story about my charity fashion show and how it came to be. So this year, the Chanel Pour le Temps charity fashion show is going to be held at the beautiful Windermere Manor, and it's actually this Saturday on March 24th, and we start at 7 o'clock. I know it's a busy Saturday. There's a lot to choose from, Relay for Life, and then Chanel Fashion Show, and all this other stuff, so choose the one you want to go to, I guess. Well, I'm just going to start off with a little story about how I came to doing this. Basically, a year ago, I got a call from my good friend in Hamilton with news that nobody ever really wants to hear. Her precious little one-year-old boy at the time had been diagnosed with a terminal case of mitochondrial disease. And at the time, I had the reaction that most of you probably have right now, and it's like, what is mitochondrial disease? It's such a long name, and it sounds confusing as heck. So I did a quick Google search, and I have to admit, it was really, really confusing at first. It's a genetic disorder. That already tells you it's complicated, and some of the bio students do know a bit about it, which is wonderful. But most people haven't heard about it, but I quickly realized that it's not rare at all. This disease actually affects 1 in 4,000 children before the age of 10 will be diagnosed by some form of mitochondrial disease. So those numbers are not rare, and there is no cure. It typically affects young children, although it can affect adults as well. And what was really important to me was that I recognized that the small mitochondrial disease community in Canada and in the Ontario regions aren't getting enough support in, because not enough people know about it, and I think they do need that support to help fund for research.
Right. So,
and at the time, this was like December, I'd been pondering for a while about running a charity fashion show as a tribute for my favorite designer, Alexander McQueen.
Right.
He was absolutely brilliant, and unfortunately he passed away last year. And I wanted to do this tribute show to him to celebrate this marvelous man, but I didn't have a reason, and at the time I really didn't know how I would even go about doing something like that, and I didn't know about the resources that the USC and the BUCSC have to offer for students to just run an event. But I had a reason then. When I got that call, I was like, I have to do something now. I don't know how much time we have left with him, and it was important that I did something to raise awareness about mitochondrial disease. So in 3 months, my team and I put together the McQueen Charity Fashion Show at Brescia, and it was very successful. And we're back this year with the Chanel Pour le Temps Charity Fashion Show. Somehow I've become known as the girl who runs tribute fashion shows. I don't know how that really came to be, but it's worked out. And this year we decided to celebrate Coco Chanel, and I've actually got a poster here. And these are, right now, they're all over campus. It just features a portrait of Coco Chanel, and there's some information about our show on the poster. And our after party, if you're interested, is up on Carling. So it'll be directly after the show. The show this year features 5 collections that are designed exclusively for us by 9 designers from the London and Toronto areas. Oh, wow. So I've been doing a lot of running around, but it's a great opportunity for networking. And they've been working all year with my models and with my team to build these collections that, when they're put together, the 5 collections are basically, they're each timepieces, and we're basically going to narrate the story of Coco Chanel and her intriguing life, because I think a lot of people don't recognize Coco Chanel as the woman she was and what she has achieved. We think of her as a label, the purses and the double C's, but she was actually such an intriguing woman, and she's achieved so much. And she started off very, very poor, in an orphan, and she's basically single-handedly started out her career in millinery, which is hat making. And from there, she built this legacy that has become basically one of the most influential fashion houses in the world. And some of those designs that Coco Chanel created back in 1900s, the signature designs like the little black dress, and the collarless jacket. These are very, very iconic to the House of Chanel. And these are elements of designs that Karl Lagerfeld, who is the director of the House of Chanel today, he still goes back and revisits those elements of designs and continues to use them in his collections today. The pieces that she created back in 1900 are influential and extremely iconic in women's modern women's fashion from 1900 to 2012, which is quite remarkable for this woman.
That's for sure. Well,
Yeah.
Emily, thank you so much for giving us a little backstory about what this whole fashion show will be about, because a lot of people, you know, they have, as you said, a lot of different events around campus, but we still have these ones as well. And mitochondrial disease, as you said, maybe people do a quick Google search right away.
Yeah, do a quick Google search. Next year, me and my team, sorry, I want to end this up, but me and my team are really having the plans of establishing a USC club that will be dedicated to raising awareness about mitochondrial disease through fashion initiatives. I'm absolutely passionate about fashion. I hate that those two words rhyme. It makes me sound like an idiot.
So for our viewers at home who want to get involved, it's this Saturday, March 24th.
It is this Saturday, it is this Saturday, March 24th at the beautiful Windermere Manor, which is up the hill at Windermere and Richmond, and tickets are available at InfoSource and the BUCSC office at Brescia. And to end off this interview, I would love to add a link somewhere in here, I believe.
Yeah.
Here.
You covered all the bases,
to
didn't
our
you?
website, and the website's introduced by a promotional video that I collaborated with my very good friend, and he's absolutely talented, Josh Littman, the videographer, on this video, and I'm really quite proud of it. A lot of my models and members of my team are involved in this video, so please visit our website, and you'll find all the information regarding both the cause, our initiatives, and about the show on the website.
All right, well, thank you so much, Emily, for coming on the couch.
Thank you so much for having me again.
Congratulations of everything you've achieved, and good luck on your show on Saturday.
Thank you so much. I
Be
hope
sure
to
to
see you
check
there.
it out. Yeah.